BISP Solution. My name is Ankita, and today we will continue with the custom workforce planning. And today's topic is a business rule calculation, business rule for the calculation of the salary. So for that, first of all, we will understand the structure of the form. So here in the navigator, first of all, I will be taking you to the data. Okay, so here we have three forms with us. First one is the salary grade form, in which we can see that we have mentioned the grades and the basic salaries mentioned for each and every year. And the salary basis here is monthly. So we can say that for FY23, our basic salary is 69 lakh 19,945, which is paid monthly on a monthly basis. Okay. So this is about salary grade form, in which we have the basic salaries of the employees according to the grades. Then we have a second form with us, in which we can see that we have allocated grade to each and every jobs. So for accountant, we have allocated grade 1. So how we did that? With the help of this down arrow key. And here we can see that we have grades with us, and we can select the grade from here. So here we have selected grade 1 for accountant. So we can see that this is possible because of the smart list, which is associated with the member name basic underscore salary underscore grade. Okay, so for that, I will take you to the dimensions by clicking on the navigator and create and manage. We will select dimension. Here I will show you the name of the member. So here we got the member name basic underscore salary underscore grade. Okay, so here we can see the data type is a smart list, and the smart list that is SL underscore salary grades is associated with with this member. Okay, I will show you the smart list as well. So for that, again, I will go to navigator, and from here I will select a smart list and create and manage. So here we have SL underscore salary grades, okay, which we have seen previously associated with the member. And then I will go to edit. Here I will select the entries in it. So we can see that we have grade 1, grade 2, 3, and so on. So each member have its own ID. So here we can see that grade 1 have the ID name as 1, grade 2 have 2 as the ID name, grade 3 have 3 as the ID name, and this goes on till grade 9. Okay, so now again I will take you to the form. Okay, so here we can see that accountant grade 1 is accountant is a grade 1 employee. Accounting director is grade 2 employee. Accounting manager is grade 3 over here. Okay. Now the another third form is the salary computation form. Here I want to calculate the basic salary. Okay. So what will happen is basic salary will be depicted from the salary grade here. Okay. So I'll show you show you how it is possible. So here for job I'm selecting here account, which is equal to grade 1, as I have shown you before. And I will be selecting the employee here, and then I will click on go. Okay, so here in the salary form, we have seen that accountant is having grade 1 salary. Okay, and grade 1 salary is getting, and the grade 1 is getting a basic salary of 69,19,945. So what I will do is I will run the rule, and here I will select the employee as employee 1, E0001, and the job here will be accountant, and the grade will be is equals to grade 1. Okay, wait. Um, so here our basic salary is 69,19,945, which we already have in basic grade, sorry, salary grade form. Then a transport allowance is calculated here. Okay, so I will take you to the smart view where we will see the requirement. So here the basic salary we have with us, then the transport allowance which is being calculated at the rate of 17.787%. So I will show you how it is being calculated. So here the transport allowance is equal to basic pay multiplied with 0.17787. So here we can see that we are getting the exact same value as in the smart view. Okay, so this is how the transport allowance has been calculated on the basic salary. So now we will be going to understand the business rule. So I will increase the size of it so that it will be easily visible to you. So in the first line, we have set update calc off. Okay. So what set update calc is? So set update calc turns intelligent calculation on or off. So when the parameter is on, then SBase calculates only blocks marked as dirty. Dirty blocks include updated blocks and their dependent parents. And if the parameter is off, then SBase calculates all data blocks regardless of whether they have been updated or not. Then in the notes, we have two important notes with us, which is using intelligent calculation, SBase calculates only dirty blocks, such as updated data blocks and their dependent parents. Therefore, the calculation is very efficient. All data blocks in the database are marked as either clean or dirty. If a data block is clean, then SBase knows that the block does not need to be recalculated. Okay, so in the given business rule, we have kept the set update calc off, which means that SBase calculate all the data blocks regardless of whether they have been updated or not. Then in the second line, here we have set aggregate missing on. So set aggregate missing calculation commands specifies whether SBase consolidates hashtag missing values in the database for their calculation. So the default behavior is determined by a database level setting. So in the given business rule, we have kept it on. So it will consider our hashtag missing as well. Then in the third row, we have used a fixed function and we have fixed the database. Then in the fourth line, we have used nested fixed function in which we have fixed the default no union code, which is a member of union code dimension. Then we have fixed the plan, which is a scenario. Then Nansa, which is an entity member. Here we have RWF currency, that is Rwanda franc, version as working, and we have used here at the rate children function for grade dimension. So here the member name total grades children will be considered, that is grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and it does not include the total grades. Then here we can see that VAR underscore employees mentioned to us, which is mentioned in a curly bracket. This is because it is a runtime prompt variable. So for that, I will take you to variable designer. I will show you the path how we can go to variable designer. So for that, I will go to action, and from here I will be selecting variable designer. Okay. So in variable designer, I have created this variable in the plan 1. Okay. So here we have created VAR underscore employee. So here the type is member. That is why we have selected here the dimension as employee. And we have limit it till the descendants of existing employees only. Being a runtime prompt variable, we have to mention a text in front of it. So here we have mentioned, please enter existing employee name. Okay, similarly, we have created one more runtime prompt variable here, that is VAR underscore job, which is related to the job dimension. And this is also a member type. And the limit is the descendants of the total jobs. And the runtime prompt text over here is please enter total jobs. Okay, now again we will go to our rule. Here we have fixed no employee, no grade, no job. And here we have used the runtime prompt variable. That is why we can see that VAR underscore job is mentioned in a curly bracket. Then we have fixed the at the rate I descendants of year total, which includes the year total as well, and also their descendants, which are the quarters and the months. Then in the fifth line, we see that we have we have created a member block named basic salary. And after that, we have opened the parenthesis. In the sixth line, we can see that we have used if function. Okay, so here we have given the intersection for grade 1 salary. So this intersection is given to us in the salary from where we will be depicting the grades. Okay. So here we have beginning balance and intersection with no year, in intersection with Rwanda franc, no employee, no grade, default no union code, working version, plan, entity, name Nyanza, And here we have used the runtime prompt variable, that is var underscore job, then assumptions. And here we can see that we have the basic underscore salary underscore grade double equal to 1. So we have here double equal to 1 because we are considering here the smart list. Okay, so when we talk about when we consider the IDs of any smart list, we use their double equal to sign. And here double equal to 1 signifies the grade 1. So in the next line, we are actually calculating the basic salary. So in the seventh line, basic salary will be equal to the value which is mentioned to us in the salary grade form. So I want to mention the value for FY23 grade 1. So for that, we will be considering the intersection of this value. So the intersection of this value will be FY23 in intersection with value, in intersection with grade 1, in intersection with beginning balance, no employee, no job, default no union code, basic salary, plan, working, RWF, and NANZA. Okay. So this is our source data. Okay. And our target will be the salary computation, basic salary. So here we have considered the intersection of basic salary, which is equal to, which is final FY23 expense amount, Jan, working version, RWF currency, default no union code. Then we have considered here the runtime prompt variable job, then runtime prompt variable employee in place of the job and employee. Then for scenario, we have considered plan. For entity, we have considered NANZA and grade 1. So with the help of this rule, we can depict the value from the salary grade form. Okay. Then we will be having the transport allowance. So as we have seen, the transport allowance is being calculated at the rate of 17.787% of basic salary. So the similar thing we are doing here. And here we have used at the rate round function, which will be in which we won't be having the decimal value. Okay. And here I have used test flag to check the rule. Okay. Similarly, we have given the rule for else for grade 2 by using the else if function here. Okay, so this is for grade 2. Similarly, we have calculated the basic salary and transport allowance for grade 3 and then for grade 4 as well. After that, we have mentioned and if, and after that we have in the next line we have closed the parenthesis, and this is the end of this rule. So after writing this rule, I will be first validating the rule. And then I will be deploying it. Lastly, I will launch this business rule. Okay, so either we can do this from here or we can go to the smart view, and we can even launch the rule by using this calculate, which is mentioned in the ribbon in planning ad hoc. I will select the rule and then I will mention here the name of the employee and then the job. Okay, from here also we can launch the rule or else we can do it from there. After that, I will refresh the sheet. So here we can see that the value is visible to us. And we can see there is no difference between the requirement and the input sheet. Hence, the data is validated. Similarly, if we want, we can calculate the salary for another employee. Like for example, here we can copy it from here. Entity will be answer. Then year is FY23 and period will be Jan. Scenario will be plan. Version is working. Currency is RWF. Employee is E000. Four, or else I can take it as 6. Then here job will be accountant. Grade will be 1. And the property will be expense amount. Union code will be default, no union code. After that, I will refresh it. Okay. I will then again go to calculate. And then I will launch the rule for employee 6 over here. And the job will be accountant. So here we can get the value. Similarly, we can calculate these basic salary and the allowances and benefits for other employees as well. So this was all about the business rule. And for any more queries, please feel free to ask. Thank you.